Hello, everyone. Good
We're
morning.
live.
We're live. We're live.
So exciting.
Hello.
So excited. Hi, everyone. Good
Good
morning.
morning.
So we're starting extra early today. We are starting half an hour early. It is 6:30 a.m. where we are, but we are hyped. And that's because we have a very, very special guest. Special guest, do you mind joining us?
Yes, actually, they don't see the name. They don't see the name.
Whoa! This is your original Angel of Darkness reporting to headquarters at Tomb Raider. Megan, do you read me?
We read you. We read
We
you.
read you.
Oh my gosh. Chat is freaking out.
out.
Chat is freaking out. I
Chad is
love it.
freaking out.
So, for those of you who are joining, Jonell is joining us, the voice actress for Lara on Tomb Raider 4, 5, and of course, our beloved Angel of Darkness. Thank you so much for joining us, Jonell. We're so happy to have you.
It is an absolute pleasure. Thank you for inviting me on, girls.
Of course,
So,
of
absolutely.
course.
I'm in my library at Croft
Yeah.
Manor.
I love it.
Books are a
I'm
little bit
super
dusty,
jealous.
but,
We
of
love
course, I've
it.
read every single one. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna do a quick interview with you, Jonell, and then we'll jump to gameplay right around 7, so in about a half an hour. So we're very excited about that. All right. So you have obviously worked on Tomb Raider 4, 5, and Angel of Darkness. Do you want to start just by talking about how you got your role in Tomb Raider 4 and got the original Lara Croft role for that?
Yes, of course. Well, it was going way back when to 1996, and I was in this show in the West End with the first Lara Croft, who you all know and love, Shelley Blonde, and we were sharing a dressing room, and she actually, obviously we both knew we were the voiceover agent, and she was like, "I've just got this new job," and I was like, "Wow, what is it?" And she's like, "I'm going to play this super cool heroine called Lara Croft, and she is, she goes to Egypt, and she's wandering around tombs, and she's a really cool character." And I was like, "Wow, that's really good, Shelley." And I remember her coming back because we were working every day together, and we were doing a show in the evening, perhaps a show, and 2 shows a day sometimes, and she'd come back and fill me in and tell me what she was doing. And I was really excited for her. And then, a few years later down the line, say a couple of years, my agent calls me up and says, "Jonell, I've got this audition for you." And it was with a producer that I'd worked with previously on a couple of other games, Dr. Moreau's Island, which I'm not sure whether it got released in the end, but I playing Dr. Moreau's wife on that. And he was like, "Look, I think you're really right for this character. She's called Lara Croft." And I was like, "Sorry, who?" Lara Croft? I know all about this woman. Yeah, he was like, "I want you to come in. I want you to just have a little read and have some fun with it, and we'll take it from there." So, when I got to the studio, he was like, "There's quite a few people going up for this, quite a few famous actresses as well." So I was like, "You know what? I'm not going to get this gig. There's far too many, good actresses out there that are going to fill her shoes." So I kind of just took it in my stride. I think as voiceover artists, we're used to just sort of stepping in, doing our little bit, and then as soon as you come out, you forget about it.
Yeah.
So, that's what I did. And then, about a week later, I got told that I got the gig. And then I was like, "Oh my God, I better tell Shelley about this." So I phoned her up and I was like, "Do you mind? Is it okay if I take this job? I know it was yours once." And she was like, "You know what, Johnny, you've got to go. You've got to do it. I've got 100% my blessing." And so that was it, and I was in like a couple of weeks later and recording it. And yeah, it was a whole lot of fun. It really was.
I love it. That's so exciting. So having worked on those 3 games, how was Angel of Darkness different? Was the recording time a lot longer? Like the process wise, how was it different for you?
When I got the script delivered, it was much more filmic. It was much meatier. It was literally like reading a feature film. And it, such a good plot. It was so sinister. And, I mean, not that I'm saying the other you know, 4 and 5 games were, you know, I mean, they were brilliant too, and you know, very edgy. But Angel of Darkness was just a whole different story, and they had, you know, these villains in it that were really scary, and yeah, the plot, you know, it was a real twist, and it, you know, I loved the fact that there was this, you know, whodunit with Lara as well. Really, like, did she kill Von Croy? You know, is she the one who's, you know, the villain in the end? So I had a lot of fun reading that, and I couldn't wait to get stuck in. And when I knew there was some other really good actors on it, like Joss Ackland, of course Eric, who you know and love, Curtis, it, you know, I was just thrilled. And I remember sitting next to Joss Ackland, and he was quite scary. I mean, you know, he was this big man. I mean, I don't know whether you remember him, because he was in Lethal Weapon, and he played a baddie in that, and he was pretty scary. But this was like, you know, 20 years later. So he, you know, he had this like long white hair, and he had long fingernails. And I was like, you know, he looks sinister. Yeah. To him. But yeah, he was just such a phenomenal actor and really good to play against. So it really felt, you know, like you were on a set, because normally when you go in for voiceover, very often you are just sitting there on your own, and you know, you're not together. You know, I mean, there are a few cartoons, like I did Angelina Ballerina, and I did that with Judy Dench and Derek Jacobi, and we were all in the room together. And it's great when it's like that, because you can feed off each other. So yeah, working with the actors on Angel of Darkness was like a dream come true. So yeah, it really sort of made you build your character along the way. So yeah, that's fantastic experience.
Love that.
So, Jonell, how did the characterization change for Lara in AOD, or how did the characterization change for Lara in AOD, and how did that influence you, how you approach the role, and did you have any influence on her character development?
I think I did, because it was kind of quite organic. You know, we just got in the studio, and like I said, we were just, although you read it at home, once you get in that studio with the other actors, it becomes something else, you know, things just start happening organically. But, you know, she was a lot harder edged. It's like, you know, she's been through so much. And of course, there was that cliffhanger where we didn't know what happened to Lara. So there was that whole mystery, and then she appears, and it's, you know, under very suspicious circumstances. It was, you know, just great to build that suspense with her. And yeah, she was just a lot cooler, I think. I mean, if that's possible, because she's cool anyway, but I think she had this real edgy side, different side to her character, which was
very different for fans. I think all of us were a little shocked at first by the dark tone and nature, but it was so good. I think that, and that's why she's so iconic to this day.
Yeah.
Neha, we actually already touched on.
Her wardrobe is pretty good in that as well. And I don't know whether you've noticed, guys. Hello, I'm wearing the denim jacket.
Double denim is still amazing.
I see you are. I mean, you're looking very Lara-esque as well.
She does.
Doesn't she?
She even has like the dark. She even has like the darker shade of the lipstick.
I tried doing eyeliner, but I'm not very good at dark eyeliner. So I was like, glasses on. I'm not as good at makeup like Neha is. Yeah. So Neha, I think we already touched on the cast one organically. So you can go ahead and ask your next question if you want.
Sure. So, do you remember any cut content that you recorded from the game?
Well, you know, that's funny, because I, not being a gamer, I don't like to admit this to everyone, but I hadn't sort of known what content was in there, because I hadn't really played. I mean, I was just saying to Megan earlier that when I was a kid, it was the Atari. That's how that's how vintage we are.
Atari is great.
Yeah, I didn't really know. It's only because of the fans out there that I do know what is cut content. So, you know, that's, you know, to see that, you know, with the fans, like, you know, I was like, oh, I was unaware of that. I really like that scene.
Oh.
That's a shame. It didn't make, that ended up on the cutting room floor. But, it's obviously still being seen and the fans love it. So,
Yeah. That's the great thing is so much of it has come to light. Exactly.
And they've sort of become sort of iconic in themselves,
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, we've got a secret bit here. Yeah.
So we have this other thing I want to chat about. So you did this amazing sort of stunt where at E3 you actually were in a mocap suit and you answered questions as Lara. And to this day, that technology blows my mind because you could see your eyes move, you could see little twitches and adjustments and everything. The fidelity was incredible. So could you talk to that a little bit?
Oh man, it was so itchy. Can we just? Like, I remember being in that suit practically all day, and I was like, there was moments when I was like, I so need to go to the ladies, and I really want to itch my nose and my hair. I just want to itch my head, and it was just like, all these little tiny wee balls, like these little sensors that were just, magnifying every little bit of expression. So, yeah, but it was a challenge, but it was a really good experience. And I mean, totally thrilling to go out there, but nerve-wracking as well. I was just like, I feel like I'm being thrown to the lions. I mean, literally, I'm like, oh my God, what are they going to ask me? Are they going to ask me, really tricky questions? Am I going to get tongue-tied? I just really didn't know what was going to get thrown at me. But that excitement as well. I was sweating. I was like, the sweating falls off. But
how long were you in that suit? Like, how long was the day? Because I've seen some B-roll, but you were doing interview after interview behind the scenes and then also on stage, right?
It was pretty much all day. And I was in this little booth. So, you had the massive screen. I'm sure there's quite a lot of fans out there that might have been there, but older ones, of course. But yeah, they had massive, cinema screen, Lara, and then me in this tiny little box with one of the guys from IDOS just there to hold my hand, just in case I got any, terribly difficult questions, and he could just feed them through to me.
Yeah.
Whisper to me in my ear. And yeah, oh my God. Thinking of it now just makes me shudder.
But have you done anything like that since, or was that just a really unique? Was that a really unique experience? Have you done anything like that since?
That was a really unique experience, yeah. But yeah, I got to do that a couple of times for Lara. So yeah, I think back then as well, it was a real sort of trend. I think like Robbie Williams and stuff were doing it in their videos as well, and that whole mocap thing sort of came alive. But I've never been asked to do it since.
I've never seen it done to that quality again at a game show. Was that one of your first big game shows? Did you have a chance to walk around E3 and actually see all the the games? What was that like?
Yes, of course, yeah, I did, and it was. I mean, it was like something I'd never experienced before in my life, and I was like, wow, this is big, and seeing all the other games, and I was like, maybe I could get into this playing games, Lark. So yeah, and to see the the fans and everything and how much it meant to them was really phenomenal. Yeah, and to go to LA, I mean, that was good too. That's always a little perk when in voiceovers you don't really get to go away anywhere nice. You're stuck in some dingy studio in Soho, in London. Not very often you get to go to glamorous places like LA.
Well, it's exciting. We were very excited to see some of that content. It was a really cool stunt. So
I can't believe you've seen it. I've never seen it. Never seen anything.
I'll send you some of the footage I found.
Okay.
I'll send it to you so that you get to see more of it. You did an amazing job.
Oh, thank you. It's not a little sweaty.
So what are you up to now these days? What other VO gigs have you done?
Well, do you know what? I haven't really done a lot of other games. I did do Overlord a few years back. I don't really know that one, you guys. But yeah, I did that with Terry Pratchett's daughter, Leanne. She wrote it, and yeah, I got to play quite a few different characters in that. And I've done lots of cartoons. You know,
Cartoons.
Yeah.
I'm mainly a jobbing voiceover artist that just, goes to the channels. I'll do ITV here, BBC One, BBC Two, all the Sky channels, lots of kids channels, documentaries, History Channel, you name it, I've done it. And anything and everything. So it's all different, and that's what I love about the job. And you never know what you're going to wake up to, really, because I can wake up the next day and not have any jobs, and then suddenly, maybe have 2 or 3. So yeah, you're used to that kind of, get up and maybe just go. It doesn't really, very rarely do you get it in your diary like 3 weeks before. It's just, you have to sort of live your life like in the moment. But
that's a very Lara thing. That leads me to my next question. So in what ways do you think you're like Lara, and in what ways are you super different than Lara?
What's not quite as active these days. But saying that, I do love exercising and running and boxing, all those sort of physical things. And I am adventurous. I've been to quite a few places around the world. I've been to India, Thailand, and I've been to over America, Canada. I was born in Canada. I was born in Toronto, and obviously all over Europe. And I love to be active when I'm away as well. I'm not one of those that just like to lie around the pool and just read magazines and stuff. I do like to get out and hike and boats, maybe go canoeing, or, I've done, I think I was telling Radicast not that long ago that I did a zip wire in Mexico over a crocodile infested lake, and he's quite impressed with that.
Yeah. That is impressive.
Yeah, I went down a cenote, I've trekked in the jungle, I've been to South Africa. Yeah, lots of different things. I did go to South Africa for a job, so that was another.
Nice. Oh, really?
That's cool.
That's cool.
Not for voiceover. It was for something visual, but yeah, that was nice. So very, very rarely I get to go to some exotic places in the world.
So obviously that we've been celebrating Angel of Darkness all month, and we've had fans going crazy over everything. So this is such a wonderful way to end the month. Can you speak to any fun fan moments you've had? I know you get to interact with people online, and you kind of found out how popular AOD is still.
Too many to mention, honestly. I mean, that chick, I think you've got her on later. She has written me some incredible songs and like sampled my voice, and I've had so much fun listening to those. And yeah, and also I mean she did another little spoof which had me in fits. She did an Alexa spoof commercial with my voice on it, which was hilarious. And the fan art as well, it's just incredible. I mean, there's just so many fans out there that I like to mention. I mean, John Baptiste, he did some really good artwork. He's very, very good. A favourite of mine. And who else have we got artist-wise out there? Hang on a minute. I know I've got another. Jack Lyle is very, very good. Well, another little favourite of mine. I love DJ Croft. DJ Croft.
Oh, isn't he great? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He is going to lose his mind. I don't think he's up right now because it is like not even
it's really early, but I'm sure he'll watch a lot. We'll make sure he hears it or sees it. Yeah.
I mean, that man is incredible. He's got an incredible body as well, I have to say.
Yeah, he definitely embodies Lara very well.
Yeah. Who else do I like out there? I love them all. I love them all. Kate Sykes as well. She does some really good stuff.
Fantastic.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Oh, Kate Sykes, she's in chat. She just went DJ. So she's gonna see this. Yeah. Hi, Kate.
Yeah, there's quite a few in chat. As soon as you mentioned Norse Chick, she said I be cry. So she's there. They're all there. Most of them, I'm sure, are there.
I love it.
Yeah, it's Croft Girl. I love. It's Croft Girl. Actually got me on Instagram. So she
awesome.
messaged me on my private one, and that's when I decided I would, go ahead and do an Instagram for everyone. And it's been so much
I love
fun.
that. That's so great.
Yeah.
I gotta find you on Instagram now.
Paul Harrison, I did a little interview with Raider Cast. They've all been, become such good friends. Yeah. So yeah, lots of fan.
It's amazing. I love that you not only that you were able to call out specific fans. We have such a huge community, but I know that they all appreciate that you pay attention to and you see their work, and I know that means a lot to them. So thank you.
I see everything. Yeah.
But we're going to do a couple of fan questions, but I think that first we should. Neha, do you think you can pull up and show the surprise, because I've seen it mentioned in chat?
Yeah, I saw it.
So I think it's already out there.
I saw it mentioned in chat. So let me pull it up.
Jonell, we're excited to get you to see this too.
Yeah, so sorry. So this is gonna take up my screen, but so we asked them if it could be ready for today. So been working on this all week. But Gaming Heads has officially launched the Angel of Darkness statue that is available for pre-order now, guys, today. So you can pre-order it today. So I'm gonna show you guys a look at it. So this is the exclusive edition. So of course she's holding the cheer guy and she has the sunglasses.
I want to see this. I can't see it yet.
I don't think Jonell can see it.
I'll drop it for her in Zoom maybe so she can see it. But here I dropped it. I dropped a link for you now. But yeah, so this is what she looks like. Very, very cool.
Suspense is killing me.
You could also just open the stream or something, but yeah.
We'll show you. Let's see if I can pull it up.
And of course, as per usual with Gaming Head statues, there's different editions. So
are people going to be able to buy these things?
Yes. So there's three. Wow. So this is the exclusive edition. The exclusive edition has like I said, she's holding the cheer guy. She has her sunglasses. This is just like
hello.
Yeah, this is just the standard edition. So the standard edition, she just normal pose, normal. Just
now,
like this.
Can I just ask you, this wasn't Christopher Croft, was it, that made this? Because he's very talented as well, isn't he, at making the dolls?
No, this is a company called Gaming Heads. Yeah, they have quite a few other Lara Croft statues. So
yeah,
I like it, but I love the fact that you know Christopher Croft, and yes, his stuff is so amazing. He makes such great outfits and all that. Yeah, it's so great. So.
I've said I really want this.
Yeah. So we have this edition, we have the regular edition, and then they do have a collective edition too. So this one is just a blank slate, so that you can paint it yourself if you would like. And it also
that's for the really talented people. I can't do that.
I know I can't do that either. But we do have a lot of talented people in this community. So if you so wish, you can get this one and paint it yourself.
You know what I'm going to do for the end.
But yeah, so
we have just a few more minutes left until we need to start our stream. But were there any fan questions? I do know a lot of people asking.
Can I just show you this that Ash made me?
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Oh yeah. Let me go back to Zoom. All right.
1 second.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, Ash made me that. It's on my mantelpiece.
Amazing.
So good.
Beautiful. I love it.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
It is beautiful.
It's a real feature.
Okay.
Oh. So I think that the one thing that I've been hearing everybody ask is if you can say I feel stronger now.
No, I thought the coconut one was you could pick one.
I feel stronger now. I feel stronger now.
I actually sometimes say that after working out just to pump myself up.
Right, exactly. Gets you going. I'm a dangerous girl, and right now I'm losing patience.
Yeah, so good. Man, she's got so many great lines in that game. It's phenomenal.
So many. I mean, too many to mention. In fact, I wrote a few down. because there's a few good ones in here.
That one, you unsavory little runt, people love. That one is such a
that one, unsavory little runts, and the coconut one.
You unsavory little runt.
People asking, please, Jonell, can you call us? Sorry, what were you saying?
I'm not strong enough. I mean, you shouldn't really have said that. What else we got? No, there's one here that made me laugh with Janice. Oh yeah, I wouldn't worry. We're not in the same class. Ouch.
We all know who she says that to.
On table 2.
So sassy.
Yeah. And the one where she talks about the stunts as well. It's quite funny. But yeah, the coconut line. If I had a coconut for every time some lunatic said something like that, that one's pretty good. Yeah.
So many coconuts then.
I mean, that's the most bizarre line in the whole thing.
I know.
I wonder who wrote that one.
It's like a Murdy thing. I don't know. That feels like a Murdy one to me, I feel like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Move that hand another inch and you'll be wiping counters with stumps.
Oh, yeah. That one's really excellent, too.
Yeah.
I love it so much. So have you stayed in touch with anybody from the team? Do you ever talk to Murdy or any of the voice actors or anything like that? Yes. I know it's kind of,
Yes, I've talked to Murdy just recently, actually, because we're doing something with Ash.
Oh, yeah. That's exciting. Do you want to talk? I suppose you can't talk too much about it.
I don't know whether I'm allowed to talk about it. But
well, Ash is streaming today, so we'll let him get into it and see how much he can get into it. But it is a very exciting sounding project, and we're really excited that you're involved. So that's awesome.
What was
I a lot? I mean, been bosom buddies for 26 years, I think it is now, or 27 years.
Amazing! That's so cool.
It's a long time.
That's a very strong friendship. I love that.
Yeah. We know each other's families. He knows my mum and dad. We know each other's children, and yes, we message each other practically every week. Yeah. That's cool. I'm trying to think who else. I mean, Eric. No, sadly not. I haven't seen Eric for a long time. And Kerry Shale, though, who played Montoy, is my agent, and in fact Shelley is as well. So we all share the same agent. So Kerry, I've seen over the years when there's been a yakety yak party.
Oh, okay. So you're all yakety yackers. Is there?
We're
okay.
Yackers, man.
That's cool.
I love that name. It's such a good.
It's a really good name for voiceover work. I think it's awesome.
It's very, it fits the bill.
So I did ask a few people in chat, what was the biggest challenge for you in order to become Lara?
That's a good question. I think the biggest challenge was actually doing those action scenes with the Waller Bank. It's what they call the Waller Bank. It's like the screaming, the dying, the ducking yourself off a cliff or a building. Those kinds of things I found challenging. But I mean, in a good way. But you'd sort of die about 20 different times. You have to your dying scene different every time. They just be feeding it to you, like you're being sucked under into a whirlpool. Water, just drink it and blow bubbles on it and scream at the same time.
So it's gonna be really messy, but works.
But,
definitely works.
Yeah. I've done some weird things though. I've been aside from Lara Croft, I've been like a strangled cat in a cartoon. That was challenging.
That's very specific. Yeah.
Or I've been a baby, or I've been a 7-year-old boy, or so yeah.
That's a testament to your range, being a baby, a cat, and a 7-year-old boy. That's incredible.
Well, you just have to go, look, I want this gig. I'm going to make it work.
So, I think
we're about to,
we're about ready. I'll ask one more question. I think I know Taranita is already live, and we don't want to delay too long, but someone did ask, is it true that you were going to voice Lara in the Tomb Raider Anniversary Edition back in 2006 before it was canceled?
Oh, controversial. No, I never, I never heard that. So
Really?
that's
Okay.
news to my ears. No,
Okay.
I never heard.
All right, so that's a rumor. There you go, guys.
Yeah, I'm not sure how far it got, if it got to that,
Conspiracy
veto point yet.
squashed. All right.
Chinese whisper. Yeah.
Someone wants you to.
I love it, though. I love
Someone
these
asked
rumors.
if you could say "Free Britney" so we can have the official support of Lara Croft.
Free Britney.
Free Britney.
Yeah, Free Britney.
Absolutely.
I feel for her. She should be free. She's a grown woman.
Yes,
No,
yes.
she's not a baby.
One queen supporting another queen.
Exactly.
Love to
And we
see
have
it.
a bunch of, we had some requests to say hello from, yeah.
Go ahead, Megan.
I was gonna say we have some requests from to say hello to fans in Brazil. Is it bom dia? Bom dia, fans in Brazil. We love you. Obrigada.
Hi there, Brazil. I'm not sure whether I might have got this wrong, but I've got a lovely fan out there as well called Edgar Borelli. I don't know whether he's from Brazil. I might have got that wrong, but hey, Edgar, and hey, Brazil.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to throw over to the live stream now to get playing the game. We're gonna play through the entire game straight. It's gonna be so much fun.
We will log ahead. We missed Jonell already, even though she's still here.
Yeah.
Jonell, you are awesome. Like, even just when I was like preparing for the stream and scrambling all over the place, like I was already in Zoom and Jonell joined with like the biggest smile ever, and I had like a moment of like, oh my god, I love her. and I look crazy because I'm like all over the place, but you are so awesome and you're so sweet. And I'm so glad I got to meet you and talk to you. So thank you.
Bless you, darling. I love you. Both of you. Let's do this more often.
So
Friday.
Yes.
Friday.
Thank you for joining us. This was such an amazing way to kick off the stream, and we're all energized now.
Yes. You gave me energy. Thank you.
So
who needs coffee?
Fun,
right?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Much fun. Do you want me to go now, or do I watch the stream?
You can watch the stream, but we
you
are
can watch
so
what
we are going to be doing is we're going to be rating Trinita. She's one of our oh my god, that was so loud. She's one of our streamers today, and of course she's a Angel of Darkness expert. She's been helping us a lot this month, so
she probably knows a lot more than me.
She knows more than I do, for sure. She's the AOD expert. It's amazing. But what I'll do, Jonell, is I'll email you a link so that you can watch the stream if you'd like to.
Okay, darling. Shall I leave?
I think we're wrapping up.
We are wrapping up.
It was wonderful talking to you.
It was so good talking to all of you as well. And can I just say, I want to say a massive, I just want to send a huge love to all the fans out there and everybody that follows me on the original Angel of Darkness. I love you guys so much, and you give me so many laughs. Keep them coming, okay?
Aww.
So much love to you all.
Wonderful.
Thanks for having me on, girls. Take care.
Right, thank you, Jonell. Okay, we're rating Trinita now. Have fun, guys. Bye. We'll see you soon.
Mwah. Bye.
Okay, we have
so nice.
We have rated Trinita with 220 people, which is awesome. So wow, Trinita has over 250 viewers now. That's cool.
Heck yeah.
This is like some of the best view counts we've had. We started with like 300 viewers. It was great. Alright, so you're going to be hanging out with her on Discord, right? And then I will be coming back for Ash.
Okay.
Alright.
I will go to Discord then.
Alright, I'll talk to you on Slack. Bye.